So that being the case, let's head over next to the Dungeon of Trials here. So I can see we have fallen behind pretty badly. The matchups have been pretty rough, so we'll do what we can as we try to. Check out the shop, see if there's anything that we can buy at this point. Some Epic Grace. Ooh, okay. Can get some Mr. Flap. Always trying to get more immune heroes because they're going to be good at very high levels. And then this hero is actually pretty unstoppable once you get him high enough. So I'm going to spend some copper coins over here. Could get some more Shamuna. And then potentially over here with the Grace. Okay, but yeah, we got to do these battles first. Okay, so we have 3 attempts. Let's hop right into Dark Tower and see how this is going to turn out. Okay, so we are facing a Jimmy Rocker Boy along with the Gleedy Pet. So they're going to be healing whenever a melee hero kills on their side. Also, we'll have some block runes as well. Okay, we got the Super Mary here. Has the Mental Shield and then the Pierce. Also, large attack boost. Going to summon the Santa over here just to transform it and get out of the way, as we have no other ways of clearing out the hero. Okay, so here are the block runes. Our goal, once these block runes are out, so they're going to be able to protect a lot of their heroes. So what we're going to have to do is wait for these Rocker Boys to come out and then take the board back. That's usually our strategy with the Geisha. It, for the most part, works, assuming that we can still survive. So this one here freezes 2 of our ranged heroes. So in this case, this one here. We do have a building that is giving us metal shields, so if we can protect that, that'll be good. Also do want to protect our Santa. It does give a health boost whenever our Warlord is attacked. So in this case, I'm going to go with this hero over here with the high health. Yeah! Just getting rid of this present over here. Can't currently deal damage to this right now because of the block rune, but again, just making sure that we have some protection for the Santa so that we can transform. So next turn, have this flight hero. Also have this epic, could deal additional damage. Probably just gonna go with the flight hero. You can see some more metal shield. Again, gonna summon the flight hero. This one also has splash, so we can deal a little bit of extra damage over here. Gonna place it in front of the building so that way we can get some protection. Gonna combat here and the transform. That's good. The range hero that they summoned has a totem in front of themselves, and this totem can get spikes. Okay, also has block because of the block runes. Luckily, Santa can transform the enemy with 109 block. That is correct. As long as Santa can actually has at least 1 point of attack, so as long as you can deal 1 damage to the hero, you'll be able to actually use its skill. Oh boy! All right. Okay, so a couple things going on here. Could potentially lose our hero. Let's see. So we have the extra scrap with the attack steal. Gonna go with the vampire here. Okay, it did land in the place we wanted to go. Next, gonna summon the Yorick over here on a D1. Reason why on D1 is because we'll come into play, deals damage to heroes in the line, also allow us to destroy the scrap over here. Okay, we also summon our vampire because then we can wound some heroes, have the end of the turn damage, can get some health back with our own Gleedy Pet, then also have a blocker on the line. Okay, so the Rocker Boys, they do have splash, and this one also does have block because of the block rune. That is fine. So you got combat over there. All of these are melee heroes, so that doesn't help that much. Thinking if we should use it on this. Yeah, because then we're going to be protecting our building over here. So we're going to do our destruction to get rid of the Rocker Boy. Also going to be placing this melee hero with the high health. This one gives extra attack when it dies to a Chaos hero, which in this case could be either one of these 3 heroes. Then they just got to get rid of this hero, which has the Reborn and the Flight. And so we're really looking to draw range heroes for these next couple of turns so we can deal some more damage, as we do have plenty of blockers over here. Okay, we got this hero. This one poisons our heroes, also has extra poison. Could do freeze, could deal damage. We'll still need to get rid of heroes at this point because of plenty of damage over here. Imagine extra attack given to York. There's a possibility. Let's see. This one can give pierce. This one can give extra damage. Could actually get rid of this hero now. Let's see what we can do here. This one can deal extra damage, so might as well go for that. Also, it's an older hero too, so if our warlord does get attacked, it will get a boost. So we open up the lane over here, so we can actually start attacking over here. If we do get the extra attack on York, that would be swell. But even so, this York is still pretty close to dying. So I suppose the extra attack could still work anyways. You can see the extra poison happening. Okay, don't have enough to actually break through this hero here. This one does have mental shield. I know that we did attack the warlord. We actually did not attack the warlord, so because of that we don't have the extra attack. So we'll be able to break that over here. Could go for damage over here. Do want to keep this hero alive. Combat over there. Okay, that's not bad. So I'm gonna summon this range hero over. So you got a cascade of poison. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna go with this range hero over here on a 2. This one will give extra metal shield to one of our heroes whenever another one of them die. Well, in this case, looks like we just dealt damage for lethal instead. That works. That works. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, we probably did get the extra attack. That's what happened. Okay.
Epic.
We got us preparing for worst case scenario, and then it actually goes better than that. Okay, so yeah, let's keep the streak going. Okay, facing an ogre along with the Drogon pet. The Drogon pet will deal extra damage when a male hero kills something on their side, along with getting an attack boost and a health boost. Okay, and already it's looking pretty rough here. So let's see, we got combat here. This will put it at 1. I know we have extra damage with our York, so with the math here, that puts it at 430. Oh, okay, 436. Yeah, that's enough for that. Okay, so I guess some of the York on the health pentagram over here. Okay, and see we have our damage, plus with our combat will destroy the melee hero. Okay. Okay, this hero here gives evasion to another hero, so let's try and get rid of those. I'm going to summon a hero with, I guess, this death trigger. That's fine. Summon this hero because when it dies, it gives a health and attack boost to our heroes, which, I mean, it's something. All of the heroes on that turn were particularly pretty weak. Okay, and they got this hero here. Freezes our chaos and non-chaos and non-buildings. Combat will destroy that. So in this case, going to continue. Going to summon this range hero behind this hero here. That way we can still attack. Okay, they did their silence skill, so that means that all of these skills are gone. That includes the death trigger on this hero, and then also the reborn and the extra damage.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Do we have anything to destroy this? 1, 2. Okay, so this hero gets an attack boost every time at the beginning of the turn. Gonna go with our Justia over here on a 2 for some protection. This will also give miss to heroes already on the field. And then at some point we will need to do our destruction to get rid of this hero, as we can't give miss to this all the time.
Whoa!
Okay, what does this hero do? See, I see the extra attack here. So when it dies, it gives extra attack to a random ally. Okay, so in this case it would be that one. Right, so we're gonna do our vampire. Getting some protection. As you see the health boost still going. Gonna go with our melee hero. Actually, this one has mental shield, so that could help. This one gives an instant kill. Probably mental shield, just for a little bit more protection. So we'll get some health off of our melee kill. Get some damage, and then wound this hero. And then again, since this is the only hero that's on the field, it will get missed next time they do a summon. Okay, they did their stones. So because it does count as a summon, as you can see, this hero should have miss, which it does. Alright, we have this hero, gives extra attack to 2 melee heroes at the end, also gives bleeding to our heroes. Gonna go with the flight hero over here to block, just in case we don't get miss.
Yeah!
Also going to be not doing our destruction, as we're only going to destroy this one hero if we do. So we'll wound, and so at least these can now be destroyed along with these stones, assuming we do get our next turn. So let's see here. Alright, we got combat there. There. Okay. Now this hero freezes one of our heroes at the end of the turn. Also gets a health boost for every melee. We'll do our destruction. And you see we do have the bleeding happening on our heroes. There's a cool thing about this hero is that it gives an attack boost to heroes in the line, so we can go for that. And also do want to destroy this. So gonna do our summons. This will allow us to deal some damage. Okay, this melee hero will get an attack boost for every hero that's around it. So that'll help with those extra summons. Okay, so at this point, just got to make sure that we can hold on to our board. We do have the Justia giving miss to the next hero that comes out after, there's some protection. Okay, let's see. This hero here gets extra health every time we attack the Warlord, so can't avoid it. Can also just destroy it too. It's probably going to be a little better, although we end up losing our hero over here if we do that. But probably still a decent trade. So in this case, going to go with the, let's see, combat. Yeah, I can't let them keep getting health, so I'm going to summon our York. We're going to end up destroying our own hero. Which is fine, because again, we do want to make sure that they don't get their health back. The Justia over here is getting a health boost at the end of the turn for every Order ally. So I guess this is where this hero will come in.
Yeah! Whoa!
Alright, so we have the Koshi over here. Again, this one gets, so it gives negative attack to our heroes first, also gets a health boost whenever we summon a hero. We could actually destroy it now if we don't summon anything. Let me just see if this is going to make sense. So 117, we do our attack over here. Just got to make sure. Okay, so in this case, going to go with, just to do some math here. So 117 plus the 224, so that puts it at 341. 340. Okay, yes. So we're actually going to summon another Order hero so we can keep this hero alive.
Yeah!
And the reason why is because we want to give a boost to the Justia. Again, it does have the bleeding from the Amraki. So as long as we have more Order heroes on the board, we can continue to keep this alive.
Whoa!
Okay, this hero here has some instant kill runes. It will be destroyed, so that's cool. We're going to go with this range hero next. Summons a puppet when it comes into play, and that puppet can reflect damage, and more importantly, it can remove negative effects when it dies. So if it ever does die, we can get rid of the bleeding. It looks like we just go for lethal. And I'm not even focusing on the damage. Usually my strategy is, as long as we can clear out heroes and then just keep on with the damage, we'll be fine. And just got to make sure that we can maintain our board at some points, and then also just develop our board later. Okay, so yeah, let's keep going. Okay, looks like we're facing an ogre this time. They also have a sentry pet, so they get an attack boost pretty much whenever one of their heroes comes to play, end of turn, and then also when a ranged ally kills. And, that's not too bad. Gonna go with the Masura over here on A3. It summons a copy of itself when it attacks. And thanks to our leveling up in high growth, it's a little more useful in the battle now. As you'll see, it gets a couple things. So Pierce, extra attack boost whenever an ally comes into play. And then we're also getting the health boost off of our Gleedy, so a little more pressure on the board, and then also blocking our lanes for some damage. Ooh, okay. So we got this hero over here, gives negative attack to our heroes once it attacks, also gets a health boost whenever the warlord's attacked, and at the end of the turn we'll also be able to heal up. So, hey look, we have no ranged heroes in all of this. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the hero with the high health. And I'm gonna place it over here on the, what do you call it? C2 over here. So as you see, we won't be able to be deal damage to the Warlord, as we do need to get rid of this hero. And that's probably actually gonna be enough in order. We might actually lose just because of this hero alone, because we're gonna be using our destruction skill early in order to get rid of these. Alright, so I guess we'll have to do that. So we'll do our summon, do our destruction. This will have enough damage with our vampirism to destroy that. So we're going to follow up with another... Yeah, we'll summon another range hero. Get some more damage on the board. Should actually target this stone, just in case they do have a hero to protect. And this will probably end up triggering a silence anyways, because we do have a couple of these attackers, unless they can clear them out. Okay, got this hero. When it dies, it silences enemies in the line except nature. Okay, not really a big deal. Could just attack it and destroy it, so do that. So you can see the heroes here are silenced. These are both order, and this one here is nature. Alright, so here's the rest of the silence. Only hitting the Masur copies along with the vampires. And you see their health stats are now down along with their attack. Okay, we have the My-10 dealing damage to our heroes. Just doing some math, so we gotta deal 112, which we don't have. Try and deal as much damage as we can, so might as well. This one deals adjacent damage to enemies. Yeah, that could work. The My-10 also gets a attack boost whenever a male appears, so that is why that stat has gone up. Alright, so here are the stones. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like a +5 board wipe? We have our own wipe though, so this is going to help out. Okay, so in this case, going to continue. Going to summon the Shearshaw over... Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3, combo there, damage there. Yeah, I'm gonna summon the Shearshaw over here on... Could do some poison damage. Yeah, I'm gonna summon the Shearshaw over here. The Shearshaw gets a health boost for every adjacent enemy, and then also gets an attack boost, which will allow it to deal some damage. And then when it dies, when it kills something, it deals extra damage around the target.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa!
That's not what we want to see. Alright, so we have the Mizu over here dealing some... Let's see, you got some water elementals. Those water elementals will summon some freeze runes. Don't have anything to get rid of that, unfortunately. Could deal damage over there. Could deal this here. Alright, so... I guess we're going to do our summons. And the reason why is because we want to actually stop where these extra freeze runes from coming out. We can also deal a little bit of damage. Then also going to follow up with this melee hero over... this one can get extra attack. Yeah, sure, why not? So this one here gets extra block for every hero in the line, and then when it kills something, get extra attack. So just try and get some more damage over to the Warlord over here. Okay, so our biggest threat right now is the Mizu, and then our biggest strength over here is the Shearshaw.
Whoa!
Okay, we're gonna block a couple more of these open spaces, so that way we don't get the freeze runes happening. So let's see. I'm gonna be taking some damage over here. This one has the metal shield, so I actually won't be able to stop that. I could do evasion over there. Yeah, I suppose we could actually stop extra damage, so No, let's see. So let's still be able to freeze. I really don't want to be in a point where we're going to be just taking damage that way. So kind of goes with our range hero over here. Just deal some damage. Okay, so this range hero, whenever an enemy dies, will give health back to our warlord. So that'll help against those elementals coming out. Some regeneration, and then also if regeneration triggers, we can get attack boost.
Yeah! Whoa!
All right, so that's not good now because of the what do you call it here? We have the Hanzo over here. It has the mental shield because of the hero dying. Don't have anything to destroy this. We're gonna take the counterattack off of this, so this is actually gonna die unless we have some way to freeze this. So this happens before the attack. No, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, we needed one of our melee spots open in order to get our skills off. So we're gonna take some damage over here. That's gonna take damage over here. Yeah, we don't have anything over here, so unfortunately gonna be losing this one. As you saw, those freeze runes did get in the way so that we couldn't do our summons, and then once we were stuck with bad summons, we weren't able to deal damage. Okay, let's keep going. And we also had to use our destruction seal early, so because of the Mizu stuck behind the stones, which we couldn't get rid of, we had to deal with the freeze runes and go from there. Okay, so Jamie Rocker Boy got the Drogon pet as well. It wasn't so much of the Hanzo spawn, it was the fact that we had the melee hero on the bottom, which we couldn't protect. I was thinking of placing the melee hero in order to block, actually, so that hero didn't get destroyed. At the very least, could have done, what's his face? Could have done the, was it? Oh, the Prince of Sands, so that way you can give negative attack to heroes. So this one's actually kind of weird. Don't want to use our destruction seal early. Probably just gonna go with the... Yeah, I guess I will go with the Grace.
Yeah.
I was thinking either the Grace or the, what do you call? The Necrolich? Yeah, Necrolich with the Rotters, but those Rotters can cause a problem if they summon their own Grace. And then also it can be silenced, and I don't know, I just didn't want to put all of our eggs in one basket, but this is still going to be the best offensive summon out of everything. Okay, so we have the Shaolin over here. This has a death trigger to deal damage to one of our heroes, so what we're going to do is going to do our Vampire now. Then also going to follow up with our melee hero over here on D3. So that way we can get an extra summon and then potentially get around the death trigger over here. So we've already destroyed 3 buildings. We can destroy a couple more things. We can get our 7 extra attacks that we'll need in order to deal some damage. Again, still need to get around this hero as well. I wouldn't be surprised if the death trigger does hit the Grace. So that'll be only number 4. So we have here 5. Take some damage over here. See how much the attack boost is going to be. So 89 is actually going to be pretty big. We'll go with our melee hero over here just to block. This one has Reborn, so at least we'll be able to block. Also trying to do this in such a way that we don't end up using our destruction skill to our extra damage from the Grace to destroy this. Alright, so here are the Rocker Boys. Yeah, and then I guess we'll find out now if we end up losing our hero. We do have a couple of decent draws. We do have the Kabas that can reflect some damage. Hey, that's all of our heroes. Okay, well, here's the 50% chance. Either we... Oh, actually, no. So if we do the destruction now, there's a 50% chance of this being hit. If we if we go for our 7 extra attacks, we could potentially have it destroyed over there. Ghosta, okay. Yeah, let's do the Ghosta. So we'll have combat over here. Don't want to destroy that. How much damage our Ghosta do? It only does 31 though. 31, 210. Yeah, okay, let's do some Ghosted then. Just want to make sure they end up don't destroying that. So, that combat over there, deal some damage with the Ghost skill. And damage number 1. Okay, so we lost our Ghosta, so that's good. Because now we can actually deal the rest of the damage over to the Warlord. Alright. Yeah, if that Shaolin hit the Grace with the Death Trigger, we would have lost right there.
Epic.
As you saw, they had 300. They had like 1,400 damage on the board. I was thinking the Kabas too, just in case we missed altogether. But at that point, we were going to lose if they did the attack. Could potentially do the Reflect, but again, it'd have to be a perfect hit, and we'd still deal with the other 400. That's why I didn't want to do the Destruction. So, okay, so a couple things. We're facing Beard. Have faced this guy before. Let's see. Gotta go with, let's see. The snake here, when it dies, it deals 3 instant kill runes. So in this case, gonna summon our Yoster. Deal some damage. Also get a health boost over to our heroes for every female on our side. They took pity on me because of the RNG in the early levels. Right, so we have, let's see, this hero deals damage to older heroes and has Reborn too, so we'll be able to deal damage over here. How much is its base attack? So it's 122. Okay, so in this case, we will actually have enough to destroy that, so we'll do that. Combat over there. Reborn once again, dealing the damage. They are both really good picks. I was thinking potentially Shimuna just because of the extra mental shield, but probably doesn't affect the board as much as the Yoster can. So we have this hero over here, has the extra attack given to this hero. This one can give miss to 2. Okay, now actually would be enough. Okay, so we can either kill this hero or leave this one alive. This one can actually give miss to 2 chaos heroes for 1 turn, so I'm actually going to do this. This is going to help with dealing a little bit more damage to the board. Also can lock down this hero, and then also because this is a melee hero, it's on the front row. It can't get protected as much as a range hero, so that's why we did the summon over here. Okay, so we have the Ghosto over here, dealing the melee damage. Gonna have to get rid of this Ghosto now, so gonna summon the... Let's see, this one here, got combat over there, could deal damage, 132, 60... Doing some math, so that'll put it at 97, 102... Yeah, actually gonna go with the melee hero over here. Okay, we'll actually get some health back, so that's nice. And then we'll do some miss at the end. Could have done the York. Has better defense stats, I suppose. Yeah, the problem is with a whole bunch of these legendaries, you can only do 1 summon. and that is the bummer. So let's see here. We got some combat over here. Could do destruction, but again, still a little early for that. Gonna go with our melee hero over here. Actually deal some poison to these heroes. And don't want to use the destruction quite yet, as we still have to worry about the silence and the stones and the rest of the fun stuff. So here's the silence. Finally got rid of that chaos hero. Ugh. So I'm very glad now that we did wait, because we have to deal with this whole wall of Masuras. Alright, so we'll go with our Vampire. Gotta wound these and also stay alive for 1 turn. So that's gonna be an issue. Combat over there, wound over there. Yeah, but I gotta play around these Masuras. So let's see, we'll have combat to block. How much is their pierce? 112. They'll actually take a lot of damage over there. Alright, so in this case, gonna go with the Morgan Sea Tusk on top of a 3. This will reduce the attack of the enemies in line to 1 per turn. So in this case, this hero will still get some protection. Also, this is because this is the first Masura, it will technically be the strongest because of every other summon that happens after. So that's why I want to lower this one down. Yeah, it's Masura with the Sentry Pet. It Masura's mental shield because of the Caesar's head over here. Yeah, so it looks like we're probably going to be losing this one. We'll do our destruction skill anyways to get rid of some stuff. As you can see, we took some damage because we killed some heroes. We're going to need some RNG on this, so we'll do our summons. Okay, we do have enough combat for that. Combat for there. Gonna go with our melee hero with the high health. Get rid of these Masura copies, but we'll take some damage. And now the problem is, once these heroes are destroyed, because they count as enemies, they will give mental shield to another ally of theirs. So if they do stones now, they'll get protected. Or they can just do the Aphrodite and just burn us with the health there. Lovely, right? Yeah. Mental shield protects from destruction skill. That's just weird. Yes, it does. So what happens is, as weird as it sounds, destruction really it actually counts as damage. So it pretty much accounts. It equals to about like 9,999 damage instead. So something. Even if it does have a point of damage and it has mental shield, it'll only just remove the mental shield because that still counts as it taking no damage. As opposed to, oh, if it's wounded, you just get rid of it altogether, even if it does have a shield on it. Ooh, even stronger. All right, even stronger ogre to deal with. Got some decent legendaries, but I don't know if they're gonna help out here. Ah! Look at this Shimuna. 7,000 might. Oh man, I gotta change the stream elements here too. Oh boy. I'll put that in my notes. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go with our flight hero over here to at least stop the Shimuna. Destruction shouldn't be pure damage, you should actually kill the damage. You'd think so, but I think that's why they changed everything at that point. It used to be before that Ghosted would just kill one hero altogether, but instead now it just deals, was it like 400, 500 damage? Instant loss against Shimona. If I don't have anything to silence it, yeah. So this hero is going to be destroyed. This is going to be destroyed. Yeah, we'll summon another flight hero just to block. Oh, I don't even have to destroy this thing here. That's good. All right.
Yeah!
Okay, so that hero is now gone. Oh boy. Alright, well, we'll go with our vampire, and then I guess we'll follow with our Caesar's head. I'm gonna try and turn all of our heroes into bullets to the warlord, although they're still gonna be healing at this point. Alright, so here's the silence. No protection over here. I could do some destruction, get rid of these heroes. Give a metal shield.
Yeah!
Alright, well, we'll do our destruction. And seeing these heroes now protected. Gonna follow up with, since we have no other way to deal damage, so we'll go with our Lotrix. Summon some puppets. Potential blockers, and then also I can see every one of these shards being summoned by the Shimuna, when they die, they give metal shield. Because they do count as enemies, oddly enough.
Whoa!
Okay, so we have the reflect damage. Actually got rid of the storm rage, which is nice. We lost another hero over there. Alright. Gonna go with this melee. Oh, actually no. Wow, these are all melee heroes. So on top of that, we're gonna be taking what do you call? There's gonna be counterattack over here. It's gonna deal some damage to enemies in the line, so I guess that's not too bad.
Yeah!
That's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, so we're going to be taking damage over here and then the open lane, so unfortunately we will be taking the loss. May that be a lesson to you. If you can't get rid of a legendary first turn, then you're probably going to lose. And Shimuna, because of the lack of consistent removal in Dark Tower, that is why Shimuna is pretty deadly. Right, so that was Dark Tower. I'm not going to be using gems right now, as we still have one more day in order to get this done. So I'm just going to hop around a little bit, see what else we can clear out of here.